Good morning, Panthers, and welcome back to another episode of PTV. Must be special because McKenna actually got ready for today's episode.
Thanks.
April Fools.
Okay, let's just get right into the announcements.
Over the weekend, baseball unfortunately lost in their 3 games against Westlake. Stunt cheer placed second against Westlake, and girls softball unfortunately took home a loss against Thousand Oaks at home.
Today, boys tennis will play away at Agora at 3 p.m. Varsity swim will have a meet against Oak Park and Camarillo today at home at 3 p.m. Boys baseball will play at Agora, and girls softball will play Calabasas at home, both at 3:30. Boys golf will play in the Maramonte League tournament today at noon. Good luck to all athletes competing today.
With March Madness coming to an end soon, here's Miles with a few things to know.
As many of you know, March Madness has reached its final 4 teams, with all 4 of them being number 1 seeds. This is the second time since the expansion that all top teams made it to the Final Four, with the last time dating all the way back to 2008, in which Kansas won the national title in an overtime victory against Memphis. This year, Auburn, Florida, Duke, and Houston are all headed to San Antonio this Saturday, April 5th, to face off against each other with hopes of heading to the championship game 2 days later. Before these games kick off, here are a few things to know. The first game begins at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, with Florida being 2.5-point favorites over Auburn. Key players to look out for in this game are Walter Clayton Jr. for Florida and Janai Broome for Auburn. With Broome being pretty banged up, I predict Florida to win this one. The next game begins at 8:49 p.m. Eastern Time, with Duke being 4.5-point favorites over Houston. Key players to look out for in this one are L.J. Cryer for Houston and the obvious Cooper Flagg for Duke, who's expected to be the future number 1 NBA selection. Due to Duke's more high-end talent, I believe they will head to the championship over Houston. That's all from me. Now back to the desk.
Reminder that tomorrow there will be a mini college fair in the Quad at lunch. If you're interested, go to the Quad to hear more from these college representatives.
Last Friday was the Unified Sports basketball game between Newbury Park and Thousand Oaks. The day started with performances from MPHS Dance and Sparkles Cheer, and then the athletes took to the court to begin the game. With lots of support from the crowd, the Panthers fought hard and gave it their all. Both Newbury Park and Thousand Oaks gave it a strong effort, with the game ending in a tie of 20-20. The night also recognized senior Unified athletes and partners, presenting them each with flowers at the end of the game. Overall, it was a memorable game with impressive plays from both the Panthers and the Lancers, and was a fantastic display of teamwork and inclusion.
Reminder that prom ticket sales will end April 11th at the end of the school day. If you haven't gotten your ticket, make sure to look online or go to the student store to get yours.
The boys lacrosse team is off to a great start this season. This fast-paced, intense, and exciting sport with hard-hitting plays and non-stop action is something you need to see in person.
There are many sports here on campus, and one in particular balances all aspects of teamwork. While I find out about how difficult lacrosse really is, let's listen in to our captains and how their team succeeds.
Today we're going to be teaching Miles how to shoot a lacrosse ball. Is that sick? What makes the lacrosse team so special is, the bond that we have on and off the field, which creates chemistry during our gameplay.
The thing that makes lacrosse team special is the chemistry we have off the field with each other. We're all really good friends.
Being a part of the lacrosse team means everything. I've been playing this sport since I was 5 years old. Loved it my whole life, and I want to finish with a good season.
Being a part of the lacrosse team means a big part to me because I'm a captain this year, and it is teaching me a lot through leadership and friendship skills.
What you want to do is get your arms back. Then, right before you shoot, you want to cradle a little bit, take a few steps in, and let it rip. Hey, that was sick! We develop a bond on and off the field by hanging out outside of school, during school. Some of us have classes together, and we just create a good connection.
I think our friendship with our teammates impact our play through just standing up for one another during the game.
Let's try something harder.
Now that we've seen what being a part of the lacrosse team means to its captains, let's see what challenges they face and how they overcome them to succeed.
We face difficult teams during the season a lot, especially during league, and we overcome them as a team just watching film, getting ready for the game.
Some challenges we face during the season, tough losses, but it's injuries that get us the most. We gotta keep our guys healthy, and that's how we win games, full team.
Reporting for PTV, I'm Miles Young alongside McKenna Castillo.
On Thursday, there will be a CTE showcase at Cal Lu. Doors will open at 5 p.m. and the event will end at 7 p.m. The event is open to friends, family, and the public. This is a great opportunity to view all the projects that students have completed.
That's all for today's episode.
Have a good April Fools. We'll see you next time.
Oh, and by the way, you just lost the game.